only talking to them, and I'm not talking to nobody without intentions. I'm not finna sit here and waste my time and effort on somebody in which I don't see myself being with long term. Shit don't make no sense to me, and it never will.
Hi lovelies, it's Malia here. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel. Have you noticed how people who actually respect women are looked at lately? Like they're doing too much or it's something weird? That's what we're gonna talk about in today's episode. And we are also lucky to feature a very nice young man named Mikael, and he's gonna take us through his own experience. So stick around, make yourself comfortable, and let's dive in.
You think that fat bitch Sly got some good pussy? That's what niggas asked me this morning while I was at work. All right, I was at this station, this area called the Slide, right? I go back to my trucks. I work at a warehouse. I be loading trucks. I go back to get back to my trucks. I'm walking past niggas. They already having a conversation prior to me even walking down the line, right? So as I go to pass them, one of the niggas, he like 20 years old. The other one is like 40 something, I would assume, right? The one that's 20 goes, go ahead, ask him. The one that's 40 gonna sit there and ask me, you think that fat Basai got some good pussy? I turned my back, walked away, and just shook my head in disgust. Because why are y'all sitting here having this type of conversation at work at 6:12 a.m.? I checked the specific time in which niggas was having this conversation, and they felt the need to try and get me to join in on that conversation. It was 6:12 in the morning, and it's not the first time they'd be having like these type conversations in regards to sexualizing women and talk about women, this, that, and the third. They love them. I swear, since these niggas started working here, they have had these conversations. Since the very moment, one of the niggas actually, the very moment in which I very first met this nigga when he started working, he asked me what my name was, where it is I'm from. He asked me where it is in the city I be at. I don't like that fuck question. That's way too much information. So I just gave him a random answer. And then the fourth thing he asked me, mind you, all these questions being spat out in the span of 1 minute. The fourth thing he gonna ask me after he asked me where it is I live in the city is, it be hoes over there. That's the first thing this nigga asked me. And mind you, this is again early as fuck morning. I'm clocking into work, and then when he started working there was when I was clocking into work at like 12 a.m. So it's super early when niggas is sitting here asking me these questions, bro. And then it's like when I turned my back, walked away, got to my trucks, right? I come back out, the old dude, like the one that's like 40 years old, he gonna continue the conversation or try to continue the conversation. He yelling down the line or speaking loudly down the line to where I can make sure I can hear him. And he's sitting there talking about something. You telling me if you alone with that, nobody around, nobody gotta know you not hitting that? I turned my back and walked away again. Like, what is wrong with niggas? Like, I don't know. I don't understand why it is that the vast majority of niggas nowadays, or just in general, y'all think all men are just like y'all, and y'all think that common ground in regards to having conversation with other men involves having to talk about women 24/7 in negative lights. That's blowing me, the fact that niggas just don't think that men who have respect for women and were like raised off structure in that regard exist. Like, I'm not being friends with no niggas that are deadbeat dads, cheaters, love talking about women in negative lights, over sexualizing them, only referring to them as being hoes, this, that, and the third. I'm not being cool with niggas like that. No. All dads, all fathers in my family are father figures. There are no deadbeat dads in my family, and it's not starting with me. I'm not finna be friends with no deadbeat fuck dad. I'm not no cheating ass nigga. I'm not hanging around no cheating ass niggas. I am a one woman man. If I'm talking to somebody, I'm only talking to them, and I'm not talking to nobody without intentions. I'm not finna sit here and waste my time and effort on somebody in which I don't see myself being with long term. That shit don't make no sense to me, and it never will. It never will. And then you niggas, y'all be over sexualized women 24/7. I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, I don't sexualize women. But like, in the sense in which I do it, it's like, I don't even see it as that. Like, if I see a woman and she look good, I might be like, damn, she look good. You niggas, on the other hand, y'all be like, damn, she look good. Right where she standing. That shit is fucking weird. That's the shit you niggas be on. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. Like, that shit, that ass be blowing me. And then it's like, y'all love thinking that all niggas is like that shit. Niggas stay trying to have conversations and be my friend and spark conversations in regards to women. Like, that's all niggas do whenever they try to talk to me, is involve women, asking me about hoes, if I be fucking this, if I be having sneaky links, this, that, and the third. That shit be blowing the fuck out me. I'm nothing like you niggas. Dead ass. I'm 23 with 0 bodies to my name. I'm not finna sit here and fuck somebody just because they look good. Like, if there's no fucking connection there, it's nothing real. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Y'all dead ass be blowing me with that. And it's like 24/7. I swear it's 24/7. Any nigga that try to conversate with me always bringing up women and talking about some hoes. Like, the fact that the vast majority of men, especially nowadays, just can't comprehend why it is a man would respect women really be fuck blowing me. Cause it's like, they find out you a man that respect women. Now they trying to treat you like you a lame, you a loser, or you a simp, right? Like, say a woman walk by, right? She look good. Niggas start talking about how she look good. She got a fat ass. She got this, that, and the third. I sit there and say, oh, she pretty. She got nice eyes. Now niggas want to look at me and call me a loser. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Not everything need to be seen in a fucking way like y'all be doing it. Like, that shit really be blowing me. It's like, y'all really just don't comprehend how some people were just raised to respect women. Like, boom, right? On my mom's side of the family, her mom, my grandmother, right? Until I was born, for 40 straight years, 40, everyone that was born before me for 40 years is a girl. Everyone born into the family prior to me was a girl. So then when I was born, it's like, okay, the 40-year streak is finally been broken, right? So obviously, family members wanted me as a baby, as a little kid, this, that, and third. So whenever my mom had me around family growing up as a little baby and shit, or whenever I was around her and her friends, it was all women. It was all women. And then, right, I graduated high school, right? I graduated high school in 2019. After I graduated high school, I wanted to get my ears pierced, right? So I asked my dad. He tell me to, you know what I'm saying, clear it with my mom. I go to ask her. She's sitting there acting like she needed some extravagant reason as to why she should let me get my ears pierced. So I smacked my teeth and I sighed in annoyance very faintly, right? So she walked away after I sighed and smacked my teeth. Nothing crazy. It wasn't dumb loud, nothing. It was real faint, right? So she walked away. I guess she ended up on the phone talking to my dad about, you know what I'm saying, letting me get my ears pierced and this, that, and third, right? Mind you, my parents are not together. They don't live in the same household, right? All of a sudden, he pull up to the house. I go outside to talk to him. He fresh off work. He got his work clothes on and everything. Dirt on his shirt and all. I go outside. Again, parents not together. It's not his household. I go outside on the front porch. He start pressing me talking about don't disrespect your mother. I didn't even do shit. And he pressing the fuck out me. He pulled up to the house just because I smacked my teeth inside in annoyance towards her and start telling me not to disrespect my mother. I broke it down, explained it, everything. Didn't matter. At the end of the day, it was still don't ever disrespect your mother. He don't, like, y'all don't understand, like, niggas was real life raised properly in regards to respecting women. Like, holding doors and shit, I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I see a woman sit there talking about how she need a man or she want a man that holds and opens doors for her, that shit real life pissed me off, because why the fuck we digress to the point where women have to ask for that shit? Like that ass, I swear, I was a little ass kid holding them big ass, heavy ass church doors with every ounce of in my body for any woman that walked through them doors. I swear, like, so, like, when I be seeing that shit, like, it's because the way in which I was raised, holding doors should not be something women should have to ask for at all in the slightest. So, like, shit like that, it's like, y'all, niggas really just don't understand that some niggas are really in the world that just genuinely fucking have respect for women. Like, that shit really be weird as hell, and it be blowing me every time.
So this young man at his job, right? Doing his own things, trying to focus, and here comes another jobless dude who was trying to pull him into a disrespectful conversation that he was even feeling uncomfortable with. You heard him when he said he tried to walk away from it several times, but it looks as if this guy was so determined, and of course, as jobless as he is, he was trying to get the attention of this young man. But I'm glad he stood on his values. You can tell it from the way he was explaining everything, and I've even seen from his other contents, because I was following his other contents, and I got to realize that most of his contents are about respecting women. And like you heard him, he said that he grew up with women. He was taught how real respect look like. And every man in his family has father figure. There is nothing like cheaters in his family. And he's carrying that same standard forward. What he was talking about is not something new. I've seen this happening, especially these boys or men who are always in groups. They like such kind of conversation. I don't know what exactly they enjoy about it, but even to me, it's disgusting. Like, try to picture this. What if someone was speaking about your mom or your sister in that manner? Were you going to stand and tolerate it? I really like the way he didn't fake anything when he was explaining this. Like he said, I'm just 23. And he doesn't like anything fake. He also admitted that he appreciates women, but to him, that doesn't instantly mean something sexual. And when he said that, you can hear how frustrated he was that most of the guys don't get it. They feel like if you don't have a weird conversation about women, it's either you're not man enough or you just don't fit in to be called a man. Truly, you deserve your flowers, your parents too, your family, including everyone who helped to raise you just the way you are. It's very rare to find that kind of structure, that kind of discipline, that kind of kind heart. Nowadays, many parents don't have the time or patience to do that, but your parents did it, and it's showing itself out through how you're doing your things. You even heard the story of his childhood when he seen the mom and the dad told him never to disrespect women. I am so sure that that stuck with him, and it's the accountability that we are seeing today, because everything he was taught, it's reflecting. I admire your courage. I admire how you're trying to make men out there that it's not all about what they think. You know, most of the parents, they think that if they scold a child for doing something, it's like they are being too harsh or they are not good parents. But believe me, if a child does something and you scold them, it will get stuck in their head and they will be remembering how you scolded them on that each and every time that they try to do that same mistake. So if you're watching this and you think acting cold, chasing women, talking down on them makes you a real man, you are being lied to. Because this young brother is a real proof that being respectful, intentional, and grounded isn't weak. It's powerful. And if many people were raised just like him, I'm so sure that the world wouldn't be so messed up. And to you, dear brother, if this ever reaches you, thank you very much for standing your ground, for staying in your value, and also reminding us that real men still exist. I wish you all the best, and I know that with people like you, the world will become something better. So, once again, thank you. Much appreciation goes to the people who helped shaped you into the person you have become today. May God bless you abundantly. And to you who has watched till this far, thank you very much. Kindly like this video so that it will reach many people out there. Share it too. Subscribe as well, and let's grow together. I love you so much. Stay safe, and we will meet in my next one. Bye-bye.